Good morning, USA. This is Mr. Nick B, your host. This is GMU Today. We are, uh, uh, formerly we were just Good Morning USA. Now you'll be introduced as Good Morning USA. But we are going with the title GMU Today. Thank you, C. Beagle, for the suggestion. And D. Rob, appreciate it very much. So how y'all doing? To my subscribers, D-Rob, C. Beagle, Care Love, Edward Black, Packed Up Bullshies, Daniel Boone, and all the rest of you, gang. How you all doing? Hope all my subscribers and anybody watching this video right now, hope you are doing well. Aha. Oh, YouTube thinks they need to protect my privacy. Well, it was kind of a thoughtful reminder, I guess. It says, remember to guard your privacy. Oh, I did. I turned the location off. So location services will be off. I am in Florida. And for the protection of my hosts, my location will not be revealed. I am in, somewhere in southern Florida. Good morning, USA. This is Mr. Nick B. Yes, you know that. So how is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing well. It's been a long while, and boy, I wish it's just a bright sunny day here in Florida. So you'll excuse me a minute. I'm gonna try to fix this. Trying to oh, there we go. That's a little better, isn't it? What a beautiful place this is. It's kind of the southern Florida area, just beautiful. It's sunny. It's about let me give it to you here. I think we're about 70 approaching 80 later in the day. Where I'm currently at is currently 64, and it feels like 64. Be a high of 80 today with a low of 61. Oh, just beautiful. And let's start with the weather today. How's that? We'll go around. I'll do a few places, the weather in a few places. How's that? We'll start with the weather today. We'll do something different, entirely unique. So, the weather today for if you live in Traverse City, Michigan, and near that area. It is currently 24 degrees, feels like 17, high of 28, low of 20. That's not too bad compared to what they had about a week and a half ago. And anyway, so there is air quality's fair. Fire danger, very low risk. Close lightning strikes 478 miles away, obviously. So at any rate, and they got one alert for that area, Traverse City, Michigan, winter weather advisory. What do you know? It's February. They usually have those up until March, sometimes as late as early May. That's ridiculous, and it most likely wouldn't happen, but sometimes it does. And so we'll go over here, we'll just pick one at random. How about somewhere on the eastern shore of Maryland? Actually, it's just outside of Easton, Maryland, just outside of St. Michael's, Maryland. We're in the St. Michael's area, that whole area, Tillman Island, the whole area there. We're at they're at 44 degrees, feels like 40, high 49, low 39, and excellent air quality is excellent over there. Fire danger is very low risk. Closest lightning strikes 481 miles away. And their 10-day, what is this? Another advertisement. So their 10-day outlook would be, you might not want to hear this. It looks like winter over there. That's the Maryland area. It looks slightly like Michigan right now. So there it was there. How about we go in the Augusta, Georgia area? You are at 57 today, currently. High is 78, expected low of 57. Radar looks good. It looks to be a cloudy day. And air quality is fair. Very low risk of fire. And the closest lightning strike to them is 381 miles away. And their 10-day outlook. Let's see what their 10-day outlook is. 78 for today. High expected of 78 today. Low 57. High expected tomorrow for Thursday is 52. Low 65. Friday high expected is 70 degrees. 45. Saturday high 55. Low 40. Sunday high 55. Low 48. Monday high 65. Low 59. Tuesday high 73. Low 53. 50% chance rain showers, and on Monday there is also a 50% chance of rain showers. Wednesday, high 62, low 45, partly cloudy, and again, this is Augusta, Georgia. Thursday, high 62, low 51, partly cloudy. Friday, high 62, low 48, partly cloudy. And let's see if we can do one more just for fun. How about we hit the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area? Your current temp is 53. It feels like 53. High is 69, low of 50. Air quality is moderate, which just means there's no real danger for people with health sensitivities. Just keep an eye out for changes in air quality for the next few hours. By the way, the weathercast here right now is courtesy of WeatherBug out of Germantown, Maryland. Give them a shout out. It is just an app on my phone right now that I am using. So, in transparency, I'm not really doing the weather. I'm reading the weather. So, closest lightning strike to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is 370 miles away. Excuse me. And for your 10-day outlook, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina area, Wednesday, high 69, low 50. Thursday, high 71, low 60. Friday, high 71, low 42, partly cloudy. It's all partly cloudy for the next 3 days. Saturday, high 49, low 36, partly cloudy. Sunday, high 56, low 48, partly cloudy. Monday, high 61, low 54, 40% chance rain showers. Tuesday, high 67, low 53, 40% chance rain showers. Wednesday, high 61, low 44, mostly cloudy. Thursday, high 58, low 49, partly cloudy. Friday, high 60, low 47, 30% chance of rain. And I think we need to go back here. Well, we'll go into Traverse City, Michigan. We'll see what their 10-day outlook is, because I did miss that. So Wednesday, they have a 50% chance of freezing drizzle. High 28, low 20. Thursday, it's high 35, low 16. Chance of freezing rain. Again. Friday, this is Traverse City, Michigan. Friday, a high of 16, low 11. Glad I'm not there right now. Low 11, 50% chance snow showers. Saturday, high 18, low 11, 40% chance snow showers. Sunday, high 25, low 15, 40% chance snow showers. Monday, high 26, low 18, partly sunny. Finally, huh? Finally for those of you in Traverse City, Michigan. Tuesday, high 28, low 18, 30% chance snow showers. Wednesday, high 20, low 14, 40% chance of snow. Thursday, 20 degrees, 20 is your high, 11 is your expected low, partly cloudy. Friday, high 22, low 18, mostly cloudy. And let's go into, let's see, we'll do, just for fun, let's do Kalamazoo, Michigan. How about that? Woo! That's a far cry from Traverse City. 34 degrees currently in Kalamazoo, Michigan, if you live in the Kalamazoo area. 34 degrees is your current temp. It feels like 31, high 39, low 33. You have one severe weather alert, winter weather advisory. So does Traverse City, Michigan, and probably most of northern lower Michigan and some of other parts of Michigan probably have a winter weather advisory. So anyway, they have a winter weather advisory Wednesday 7:37 a.m. to Wednesday 1 p.m. So just be on the lookout if you live in Kalamazoo, Michigan area, Traverse City, Michigan area, Manistee, Michigan area, and any parts of Michigan that, you know, usually, most all of Michigan gets snow at some point. And so it can go haywire there. And, whoops, I forgot to do a few things for Kalamazoo, Michigan. The phone's acting goofy on me. Fire danger is very low risk of fire in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Closest lightning strike is 883 miles away. Wind is calm. And their 10-day outlook is Wednesday. 10-day outlook for Kalamazoo, Michigan. If you live in the Kalamazoo area, your high expected today is 39, low 33, 70% chance freezing rain. Thursday, high 49, low 19, thunderstorms. Friday, high 19, low 14, 80% chance of snow showers. Now that's high. If it's 80%, you probably know it's going to do something. That could be adjusted. So Saturday is a high 27, low 18, partly sunny. Sunday, high 29, low 22, 70% chance snow showers. Monday, high 32, low 26, partly sunny. Tuesday, high 34, low 20, 50% chance snow showers. Wednesday, high 24, low 22, 30% chance of snow. Thursday, high 26, low 16, mostly cloudy. Friday, high 28, low 23, mostly cloudy. So I think that's all the weather will do for today. And I'm going to get right into the news here. I don't want to do the 10-day outlook for where I'm at in Florida because I don't want to brag. So, anyways, whoops, I gotta get the phone out. I gotta get the news going, don't I? Yeah, let's get the news rolling. Is there anybody out there? Hello, CB Eagle D-Rap, Care 11, Black Pack That Bullshits, Daniel Boone. I hope you all are doing well. YouTube has a silly notification. Please guard your privacy. Goofy damn thing. Okay, YouTube, I really don't need you to remind me to guard my privacy. Please take that message off. Make me feel like I'm a 10-year-old kid. And I'm well over 10. I'm approaching 60. I'm getting to be a real old fart, YouTube. Take that little message off there that says, please remember to guard your privacy. Okay? Let's stop acting like hillbillies, everybody. We got to quit behaving like hillbillies. So, did y'all see the State of the Union address last night? I did watch it. So I'm going to try the voice feature here. Conservative Tribune. Yeehaw. Hold me enough break. I didn't say Conservative Tribune. Yeehaw. It picked up everything I said. Dipshit thing. How much fun is this? As I was saying things that had a really quiet voice, it picked up everything. Let's try this again. Conservative Tribune. Yes. Alright, so let's see what the Conservative Tribune has for us, shall we? Oh, look at this, folks. Conservative Tribune. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you guys, y'all gonna like this, I think. Yeah. Let me take a sip of my coffee here. I am in southern Florida, somewhere in southern Florida, where we'll be approaching 80 degrees soon. Aww. Baby. Alright, the following is from the Conservative Tribune by Ben Marquis, February 5th, 2019 at 8:36 p.m. Angel Mom rips Dems over Soto guest list. They care more about games than American safety. Oh, I love it when the Conservative Tribune, when they're writers. I love it when you get these people. Alright, so Angel Mom, Mary Ann Mendoza, who lost her son Brandon because of a drunk, driving illegal immigrant, just ripped congressional Democrats in an opinion column for Fox News. Pointing out how the left... I think I need a beer. Anyways, pointing out how the left's priorities are revealed by the composition of their list of invitees to the State of the Union address. Excuse me. Mendoza praised President Donald Trump for his compassion toward angel families like hers, and noted that he invited the surviving family of a married couple who were murdered by an illegal immigrant to the speech. Not so for the Democrats, however. Not a single Democrat invited an angel mom or angel family as their guest. I have to lower my voice a little bit. There are neighbors close by, and I forgot. Because they live in a townhome community. So I just have to, have to keep my voice a little lower. So please be patient with me. Not so for the Democrats, however. Not a single Democrat invited an Angel mom or Angel family as their guest, nor will most even meet with them at any other time, despite concerted efforts to arrange meetings by the Angel families. What are the Democrats up to? Mendoza explained that in 2014, an illegal immigrant with a criminal record killed her son, how the loss of Brandon still pains her to this day, and will for the rest of her life. She noted how Trump stands up on behalf of Americans like her, but pointed out that Democrats, however, have a different agenda. Yes, they do. They have an agenda of kill, destroy, and eat them alive. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, it's true. So anyways, she noted how Trump stands up on behalf of Americans like her, but pointed out that Democrats, however, have a different agenda, and they do. That is my take on it. The last part. Their guest list for the State of the Union proves that they care more about political gamesmanship than they do about the safety and security of the American people, Mendoza wrote. Just as they did last year, congressional Democrats are inviting illegal immigrants to attend the prestigious event. She continued, the ploy is directed at President Trump, but it's a slap in the face to the thousands of Americans whose loved ones have died at the hands of criminal illegal immigrants. Yes, it is. And Democrats, you should at Chuck Schumer, at Nancy Pelosi, at Elizabeth Warren, you all should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself for inviting people who are committing absolute crimes. They are absolute crimes, crossing that border illegally. At real Donald Trump, please do what you can. And at Nancy Pelosi, if you don't start leaving President Trump alone, you're going to be the one under investigation. It is time for the Democrats to start proving themselves to the American people, not the illegal immigrants. At Chuck Schumer, at Nancy Pelosi. You know better. And so if anyone, YouTube or whoever, thinks I'm out of line, I have other ways of getting to people, and I will exercise my rights. Their guest list of the State of the Union proves that they care more about political gamesmanship than they do about the safety and security of the American people, Mendoza wrote. Just as they did last year, congressional Democrats are inviting illegal immigrants to attend the prestigious event. She continued, the ploy is directed at President Trump, but it's slapping the face to thousands of Americans whose loved ones have died at the hands of criminal illegal immigrants. God, man. The grieving mother noted that Democrats are quick to shed a tear for the plight of poor migrants attempting to enter the country, but seemingly steal themselves and show no emotion. Steal themselves, S-T-E-E-L, themselves, and show no emotion or sympathy for the American citizens who suffer because of illegal immigration, whether that suffering comes by way of crime or economic impacts of their communities, or as a result of the opioid or illicit drug epidemic. Man, while my son might be little more than an inconvenient statistic to Nancy Pelosi, he was more a genuine patriot than she'll ever be, Mendoza wrote. Brandon was a police officer who selflessly devoted his life to enforce the laws of our land, the very laws that Pelosi and the Democrats are actively encouraging foreigners to defy. Lock her up, lock her up, lock her up. No, but seriously, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and anybody who disagrees with President Trump's policy on getting the border wall, they should be locked up in prison. They should be thrown in prison and have the key thrown away on them. It's absolutely a crime to think that you should invite illegal immigrants. when I know many, many, many thousands, I shouldn't say thousands, but I know of a handful of people that I know who very strongly believe there is a right way and a wrong way. I know a Mexican immigrant. His whole family migrated legally from Mexico. They did it legally. And what he had to say to me about this, I will not reveal his name. I will protect him because he does not know about my YouTube channel and he does not know about this stuff. So, I'm not going to announce it on YouTube on this platform. But anyway, his name. Protect his family. Anyways, this Mexican immigrant that I know has stood up for legal immigration. He says it's your only way. You've got to do it that way. It's very difficult. It's very tough, but you've got to do it that way. It's the only way. It's the right way. Bingo. He nailed it. So while my son might be little more than an inconvenient statistic to Nancy Pelosi, he was more a genuine patriot than she'll ever be, Mendoza wrote. Brandon was a police officer who selflessly devoted his life to enforce the laws of our land, the very laws that Pelosi and the Democrats are actively encouraging foreigners to defy. Opinion: President Trump is prioritizing the protection of Americans from illegal immigrants like the ones who killed my son, but Democrats certainly are not. Mary Ann Mendoza wrote in a recent op-ed ahead of the State of the Union address. Mendoza noted that while Pelosi wouldn't see her among the honored guests in the gallery, in the gallery for Tuesday night's event, so too would she never see, or anyone else for that matter, her son Brandon. Yet that won't stop Mendoza and others like her from continuing to fight on behalf of American citizens opposed to the ongoing crisis at the border that has opened up the great nation and those who reside in it to the worst sort of unnecessary criminality and destruction. While the Democrats continue to play political games with American lives, I take comfort in knowing that President Trump will keep fighting until our country is secure, Mendoza concluded. As I watch the State of the Union address Tuesday night, I'll be thinking of Brandon and praying for our president. Every one of us should and must pray for our president. President Donald Trump needs your prayers, needs my prayers, and needs everyone's prayers. It is a must. It is a must. And please pray for these angel families. Please pray. We need to get our borders shut down. We need to get them shut down. President Trump must have his agenda met. To all my Patriot friends, to all my subscribers, please hit @RealDonaldTrump up on Twitter, and hit the people who oppose him up and tell them they must support his agenda, or the citizens will forcefully remove them if necessary. We will find a way. Let's put it this way: we will find a way to have them removed. It's that time. It is that time. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, all the rest of them, Maxine Waterpants, they've all had their time and their share in office. It's time for them to go. It's time for them to go. Nancy Pelosi should have never won a seat as Speaker of the House. Never. Never, ever. I don't know, as you might be able to tell, somebody in the Democratic Party, probably Joe Manchin, I'm assuming, or one of the more sane Democrats, if there's such a thing, probably decided, hey, it's time for us to do this thing, That's what a president does, is a State of the Union address. Anyways, my friends, I see my hosts have just come back. They've entered their unit, and anyways, and location services are turned off for the protection of my hosts, and they will be while I'm vacationing in southern Florida and on the East Coast. My location services will be turned off for the protection of others that I'm visiting. I will not reveal where my location is. I will when we will do some, we've got some exciting things coming up on GMU Today. Good morning, USA. This is GMU Today, just as if you didn't realize who we were. We've shortened the name from Good Morning USA to GMU Today, and we will be using Good Morning USA as the intro. And GMU Today is the title of the program. So Please note that. It is GMU Today now, as the title. But we will be using Good Morning USA to introduce you to the program. So you'll know when we say Good Morning USA, it is time for the program to begin. Good Morning USA. Actually, we've been on this for a little over 20 minutes. Anyways, so yet that won't stop Mendoza and others like her from continuing to fight on behalf of American citizens opposed to the ongoing crisis at the border that has opened up this great nation to those who reside to the worst sort of unnecessary criminality and destruction. While the Democrats continue to play political games with American lives, I take comfort in knowing, I love this woman. While the Democrats continue to play political games with American lives, I take comfort in knowing that President Trump will keep fighting until our country is secure. Mendoza concluded, as I watched the State of the Union address Tuesday night, I'll be thinking of Brandon and praying for our president. And everybody hit Conservative Tribune up and that woman, that angel mom, and just give them your love. Let them know you're praying for them as well. We've just got to pray. Surround this nation in prayer. Surround this nation in prayer. Do what you can. Do all you can to make certain that we have our President, Donald Trump, at Nancy Pelosi, at Chuck Schumer, our President, Donald J. Trump. Say it with me, at Nancy Pelosi, at Chuck Schumer, at Maxine Waters. Our President, Donald J. Trump. Our President, Donald J. Trump. Bingo. Anyways, my friends, this is wonderful, isn't it? Oh, what a beautiful. I can feel it already getting warmer out here. Oh, so beautiful out in Florida right now. Not missing Michigan right now at all. That's where I live. I live in Michigan. I live in the cold part of Michigan. Not the Upper Peninsula part, but the cold part. I'd say we're slightly less cold than the Upper Peninsula where I live. So, anyways, so shall we see what else we've got? Actually, we can do this route. Let's try this. We'll go here. Here we go. All right, politics. Here we go. We got one from the Western Journal and its writers by Randy DeSoto, February 5th, 2019, at 8:07 p.m. Trump contends that America is returning to greatness, calls for Democrats to join in effort. You think they will? I don't think so. President Donald Trump made the case during his State of the Union address on Tuesday night that the United States is well on its way to restoring the greatness he promised during the 2016 campaign. The agenda I will lay out this evening is not a Republican agenda or a Democrat agenda. It is the agenda of the American people. Yes, it is. Trump declared, in the 20th century, America saved freedom, transformed. In the 20th century, America saved freedom, transformed science, and redefined the middle-class standard of living for the entire world to see. He continued echoing his famous "Make America Great Again" slogan. Now we must step boldly out and bravely into the next chapter of this great American adventure, and we must create a new standard of living for the 21st century, he pledged. The president opened a significant portion of his speech calling for Democrats to work with him to secure the southern border. And they darn well better. But I have doubts. Ironically, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's decision to delay the address a week due to the recent partial government shutdown over the issue of border wall funding certainly had the effect of more media coverage leading into this year's State of the Union. Trump had teased ahead of his speech that he planned to make a major announcement about the wall, and he did not disappoint. My administration has sent to Congress a common-sense proposal to end the crisis at the southern border. He confirmed this is a smart strategic see-through steel barrier, smart strategic see-through barrier. Trump said, not just a simple concrete wall. Okay, what is a smart see-through barrier? Well, the guards, the security guards, the border protection agents, they can see through and see what's looking through the wall, and maybe shoot them on sight if necessary. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. You do something illegal, most countries would shoot you on sight. They wouldn't let you cross into the country illegally. Trust me. I know. There's a hell of a lot more countries that would shoot on sight if you entered their country illegally than there are ones who would be more civilized about it. Into the Europeans, I'm not European. We have our own way of peeing up over here in the United States. So Nancy Pelosi isn't, she's not our president. She has no business in that, as far as I'm concerned, in that whole thing. Somebody was directing her because she wasn't clapping on her own, I'm sure of it. Anyways, so Biden administration has sent to Congress a common sense proposal. I read that part. Thank you very much. The president's plan also includes humanitarian aid, additional personnel, with the intention of closing loopholes that enable child smuggling. Why would we allow child smuggling to the United States? Why would we even think of that? Unbelievable. So, President Trump is right, as he most of the time always is. I haven't found a time where he's not right yet. I mean, yes, he's not God, I know that, but he is our president, and so far I'm not seeing him be wrong yet. So, walls work and walls save lives, he insisted, referencing existing barriers in place like California and Texas. The president revealed that he had ordered another 3,750 troops to our southern border to prepare for the tremendous onslaught of the last migrant caravans heading for the border. Now, one more American life shouldn't be lost because our nation failed to control its very dangerous border, Trump also said. Some of the guests Trump invited to his address were clearly meant to highlight the danger caused by an unsecured border. The invitees included the daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter of Gerald and Sharon David, who were murdered in Reno, Nevada last month, allegedly by a 19-year-old illegal immigrant. Ernesto Martinez Guzman from El Salvador has been charged in the brutal deaths of the Davids and two others, NBC News reported. Okay, so now NBC News is reporting that. Okay, then, then there's something wrong with Democratic policies that would allow this garbage to go on. Ashley Evans was another of Trump's guests. The Ohio single mom struggled with opioid abuse for years, which resulted in her losing custody of her daughter. Evans has been clean for over a year and due to be reunited with her child later this week. During the course of the border wall debate, Trump has often pointed to the high toll illegal drugs are taking on the country, including in his Oval Office address last month when he said more Americans will die from drugs this year than were killed in the entire Vietnam War. He added that every week 300 of the nation's citizens are being killed by heroin alone. I believe that, and if you talk to local law enforcement officials, your county officials, and such, they will tell you heroin is a bigger problem. Heroin and opioid, and there's another one, meth, are the biggest drug problems. That pot or marijuana is not really a problem to them because it's not apparently it's not overused like the others, and it's not as strong. Apparently doesn't give you as much of a high. I don't know, but like most of the county officials in where I live, they tell you that heroin, opioid, and meth is our biggest problems with drugs. So on Tuesday night, the president has also emphasized the devastation caused by human trafficking, which, again, he contended is being facilitated by the lack of barriers along key portions of the border where coyotes smuggle people through rather than risking the ports of entry. Yes, they do. Among the achievements Trump spoke of during his address were the strong state of the U.S. economy, criminal sentencing reforms, and the progress in trade negotiations, including USMCA deal signed between the United States, Mexico, and Canada in November, which is to replace the North American Free Trade Agreement known as NAFTA. Good. Yay. Yay. Rid of NAFTA. Due to the week-long delay in his speech, the president was able to point to the January job report as further evidence. His economic plan of lower taxes and less regulations is working of Americans across the board. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported on Friday there were an impressive 304,000 jobs added in January, topping economists' estimates by 140,000 according to USA Today. Wages also grew by 3.2% for the month. I'm seeing a whole bunch of, and this includes retailers, a whole bunch of employers raising wages all the time, every month. And it's I'm getting businesses calling me now, almost randomly calling me and asking me, about my work experience and wanting to know if they can hire me. I'm like, wow, I've never experienced this under Obama, that old butthead. Over 5 million jobs have been created since Trump was elected president on the promise to cut taxes and government regulations. The Trump economy so far has added 1 million more jobs per year than under former President Barack Hussein Obama. In January, claims for unemployment benefits fell. In January, claims for unemployment benefits fell to their lowest level in over 49 years, despite the U.S. population being over 120 million more. Wow. Concerning trade, Trump urged the Congress to approve the USMCA, or United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement. So it will be the USMCA agreement in place of the NAFTA. Beautiful. I love that. Another historic trade blunder was the catastrophic known as NAFTA, he said. I hope you can pass the USMCA into law so we can bring back our manufacturing jobs, the president continued, adding that he looks forward to returning to a time when cars are proudly stamped with the 4 beautiful words, "Made in the USA, proudly made in the USA, made in the USA." In recognition that the Democrats now control one of the 2 chambers of Congress, the president made a call to set aside partisanship for the good of the country, particularly on which issues where they fundamentally agree. He offered the First Step Act as a recent example of bipartisanship, which easily passed both the House and Senate, and Trump signed into law in December. At the time, Trump touted the sentencing reform legislation as giving those in prison for nonviolent crimes a second chance. Beautiful. The president suggested other areas where the 2 sides can work together, including rebuilding the nation's infrastructure, healthcare, and prescription drug pricing reforms, trade, and even immigration. Together we can break decades of political stalemate, Trump proclaimed. We can bring old divisions, heal old wounds, build new coalitions, forge new solutions, and unlock the extraordinary promise of America's future. The decision is ours to make. Tonight, I ask you to choose greatness. Ahead of the president's address, Senate Minority Chuck Schumer sought to make the case that Trump is failing the American people. Yeah. Okay, let's hear this baboon. Schumer argued from the Senate floor, contrary to Trump's assessment, the State of the Union is not strong. The American people, Schumer needs his head examined. The American people know the Trump economy is failing the middle class, and those struggling to get there, the minority elite. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this one. I cannot stand what this guy has to say, because it all is false. He is lying to you and me. Folks, Chuck Schumer is just one big fat-ass liar. Don't believe a word he says, because everything comes out of his mouth is a lie. What's that saying? In fact, I think the Bible has there's a verse in the Bible about stuff like this. YouTube, get out of my way. Oh, YouTube loves to give me this reminder. Oh, please guard your privacy. Please guard your privacy. Hey there, C Beagle. How you doing there, brother? I hope you're doing well, bud. So, C Beagle, when did you say hello there? I'm sorry I missed you. Sorry I missed your message there, buddy. YouTube keeps wanting to give me this message. Please guard your privacy. Like we're all 10 years old. They shouldn't be doing that while I'm doing the live stream. They should just keep their mouths shut. Anyways. So at any rate, let's see, how we doing? Yes, sir, baby. And so far we have C Beagle, who was on live for a few minutes anyway. I don't know if he's here yet, but yeah, if you're still joining us, C Beagle, go ahead and pop in again, and I'll try to answer your message a little sooner. So thank you for joining us, C Beagle. I'm glad you had a minute to pop in. Anyways, President Trump, let's see. Schumer charged, oh boy. The American people know that Trump economy is failing. This is what Schumer says. The American people know that Trump economy is failing the middle class and those struggling to get there, the minority leader. Schumer charged. In Trump's economy, multinational corporations and the already wealthy were given a tax cut, with American workers were left. Huh? I wasn't left behind. I get more than my paycheck. And I'm poor. I'm one of the poor people. So if I get that, then I'm sure the middle class got something. You know, maybe it's not great, but it's good. It's better than it was under Obama. So everybody, I tell you what, everyone, if you can, go to Twitter, hit Chuck Schumer up, tell him what a scumbag he is for lying about the president and his policies. Because he knows full well he's lying about President Trump's policies, or he's just complete ignorant. He's completely ignorant, which does mean lack of knowledge. That is the definition of ignorant. Schumer has a lack of knowledge of what is going on. He does not belong in government. He has been there too long. His brain is getting fried. So at any rate, yeah, President Trump will report tonight on the State of our Union, but the state of the Trump economy is failing America's middle class. The state of the Trump healthcare system is failing American families. The state of the Trump administration is chaos. Chuck Schumer at Sen Schumer. Go hit him up and tell him what a liar he is. Tell him God will judge him accordingly. Just tell him, just hit him up, get him all the tweets you can get him. Flood his Twitter account, and even, actually, you know what? I think we ought to see if we can get Twitter to suspend his Twitter account, okay? Because he's lying, and he knows he's full well lying, and he's actually attacking the president of the United States. And, he's harassing the president of the United States, and he always does it, always will. We'll never give up on it. So at any rate, friends, if you like these videos, please hit that like button, subscribe, share these videos, and do what you can to keep praying for our President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and pray for all those who are losing their mind. You know who they are. They're mostly on the Democratic side. Anyways, another thing, if you so desire, you may hit me up via Cash App by Square. My cash tag is $GMU guy, which is all caps. So it's $GMU guy. Okay. And any amount, anywhere from, say, you can do $1 to $50 or $60, okay? If you do, I certainly would appreciate it. And to my subscribers, C Beagle, I really appreciate you joining us, having a moment to join us. And I will talk to you soon, probably. To the rest of my subscribers, D-Rob, Carlo, Red Black Pipe, the Blue Sheets, Daniel Boone. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope you all have time to pop in here soon. God bless you all. This has been Good Morning USA. Excuse me, this has been GMU Today. So, remember, Good Morning USA is switching names. We're shortening it to GMU Today. One of our subscribers really kind of likes that. I believe it's catchy. We'll see if it catches on. Anyway, God bless you all. Take care to all my subscribers. Thank you for staying subscribed. Thank you for popping in. And Sea Beagle, I'm really grateful you had a minute to pop in. And for the rest of you who are working or whatever, who have to work off-site, pop in when you can. And, excuse me. And y'all take care. Have a beautiful day, and God bless you all. Take care. This is Mr. Nick B.